Let's get this party started. Get out there on the floor. Take a chance and have a dance. You yell and scream for more. Let's get this place rocking when you are mine. Let's get this party started and we'll start here with this song. Let's get this party started. The race is not too hard. And the fear is best until the party starts this time. Let's get this joy jumping, the music is in. Let's get this party started and let's change the whole step. It's a sunny day evening as I go out to the hotel, wondering what the next 3 days will have in store. As I wait there in the lobby to I check into my room, say hello to faces that I've seen before. Just as I'm getting settled, final silver starts to break. This feels good, but I won't get anymore. Those seconds looked out the window and they saw that I was here. Time to go and that's how I knocked my door. And it's not this easy again, the voices in the hall. We've been playing this a long time now here. On shop by the side alone, cards and handshakes all about. Say not funny as we have a shot in here. Yes, we're here to have a great time and we're here to have some fun. Maybe when it's out in any other way. It's your love, but the weekend starting here tomorrow. Now it's time for us to party on the play. Now that we're all here together and the party's getting started, folks are gathering here from all across the land. Looking forward to the good times and the music that they love, that will be performed by all their favorite bands. Looking out across the ballroom, it is such a sight to see. The place is filled with so many prominent fans. Once a very conscious flame, it's the drums are kicking loud, and the people dancing and singing round the end. And we're not famous to music and the voices in the hall. We've been playing this a long time now and here. By the heart, sing along with congratulations to them. Say not funny as we had a shot and here. Yes, we do have a good time and we've had some fun. And we wouldn't have it any other way. It's a night of the weekend and our band starts to play. Now it's time for me to grab on your friends. Good evening, IPA. How y'all doing here tonight? I know you've been partying now for like the last 3 or 4 days. Well, you gotta come up and party one more time with us tonight. What do you say, huh? Before we go any further, once again, how about a big round of applause for Hank Savage and all the Polka family, man? And also a little bit earlier, John Gura and Granale. Give it up for John and all the guys from Granale. They're starting things off here this afternoon. How about a big round of applause for Dennis Polisky and the Maestros band doing a spectacular job here. So this is the 55th annual IPA convention. We're here to have a great time with you all here tonight. We hope that you all are too.
Hey, we want to make one quick announcement. Mike, Dupa, you guys did an illegal activity there. You can't do shots without bringing the band shots. Jill and Jill's sister, that is illegal.
Oh, we're going to keep things rolling along. The song that we recorded a couple times, actually. Let It Ride recording also on our Live and Jam Volume 2. Oldie but goodie. Here's one called Automobile. jak się skończy, to sobie tym zasłodzi. One called the Automobile Polka. Thank you very much.
Well, if you're just...
I will send this one out to Christopher Ebel here. He's playing concertina tonight with the Polka Family Band. This is one of his favorite songs off of our... That Was Then, This Is Now recording. We'll also send this one out here to the gang here from Toledo, Ohio, including Holly. Also from all them guys from the Polka Tones out of Canton, Ohio. They informed me they won the first Gramophone Award back in 1930, so we'll send this out to those guys. However, That Was Then, This Is Now recording this time. Here's one called Loving You. Also from Robbie Piatkowski.
You said they were going to...
Especially for you, Robbie.
We hope everyone's doing well out there. If you're coming home from that Doylestown Festival, the Shrine of Our Lady of Chensolva,
We'll find out.
If not,
Festival,
still like you.
Festival there, Country Fair. Thanks for joining us. And if you're watching from Texas, the West Fest, thanks for joining us as well, too.
To a woman and under my body, was then, this is now recording for that time. One called Loving You. Thank you.
And a heads
Hey, how
up to
about
the
taking a
folks,
song out to all the Minnesotans? Barney, where's the kids?
and a heads up to the folks at the Doylestown Polish American.
This is the
Country
quietest
Festival.
that Minnesota
There.
people have ever been.
The band playing tonight, PCM.
Is there
here
something
in
wrong with them?
Cranberry Township at the Double Tree.
Hey, we're also going to sing this out to Judy
Tomorrow.
Stringhill. Let's
4
sing Judy
8 p.m. They'll be,
Stringhill. And Melanie is here as well.
Swing Masters
Also, we have
playing
some
there
polka
tomorrow.
virgins here.
Also,
Theo.
for the folks out in Doylestown
He's
next
a polka
weekend, next
country polka
Saturday,
virgin.
Kenny Adosky, who
He's
just
a polka country polka
joined
virgin.
in.
So there you go.
His band,
Especially for
Theo,
Theo
Total
right
Knockout
now. It's the
Band,
first time he's listening to polka country.
is they'll be
Also,
at the
Judy and
Doylestown
Richard, they're
Polish
kind of
American
polka
Festival,
virgins, but
TKO
not
band,
really.
next Saturday,
Hey,
4
Denise
8
back there
p.m.
as
So
well.
if you're out that
Thanks
way,
for coming out.
You're going to have a great lineup of bands, and they've gotten through 2 days of that festival.
Right now, from our Heart of Clay recording this time, here's one called Hoya Hoya. Yes,
He's out there
Hoya.
tomorrow and next weekend. So you folks out there are going to have a great time. You have a good lineup of bands, just like we do here in Cranberry Township, Pennsylvania.
Recording for you that time, one called Hoya Hoya. Yes, Moya. Thank you.
And of course, the fun doesn't end after tonight. Even though it's the last day of the festival, the fun party continues tomorrow.
I'm going to send a song out to Scott. Good seeing you, Scott. Neighbor. How about G? How many of you went to House of Chant this week?
So for the folks that are
There
going,
we go. G actually came to sing polka for the first time. There's another polka version. So especially for G.
And it's going to be a blast, so...
Right now, I'm going to take it back a few years to Back with the Heart recording.
Who will be on that gateway.
Here's a thing we haven't done in a while. We're going to do it for you right now. Here's one called Spread a Little Love Around.
Looking forward to wrapping up what has been one heck of a terrific, fantastic weekend here at the IPA in Cranberry Township, Pennsylvania, the 55th annual.
When I sit down, turn a little love around. For that time, we'll call Spread a Little Love Around. Thank you.
Bob Suharski, I am not sure where Richie Dombrowski is. I see that he's not here. So if there's anyone watching,
Hey, the Minnesota people showed up.
Message Renee Coe, Mary Rose Guerreri, and if Richie Dombrowski happens to be like maybe on or somewhere, just come on and explain what's going on. Why
you got to step up.
Dombrowski's not with PCM tonight. That'd be greatly appreciated. Someone's asking.
We got one for overtime. Do we have two? How about three?
All right, how about a song out to all the Canadians? How many Canadians do we have here? There we go.
We're at the 55th Annual IPA Festival and Convention.
We have any Polka Brews Cruisers in the house here?
In Cranberry Township, Pennsylvania.
Really? Come on, make some noise. How many Polka Brews Cruisers we got here in the house?
Musicians, the award-winning.
No, we're going. Coming up February 5th through the 16th in 2024. Leaving out of Miami, Florida. Yours truly, Polka Country, along with the boys. Incidentally, those will be the boys' final performances are going to be on the ship with us. So we're glad that they're coming with us. The Polka Brews Cruise, leaving out of Miami, Florida. We're going through the Southern Caribbean and visiting the Panama Canal. So a great cruise that we're going on. We have information available over here on the white table to your right-hand side of the stage over here, close to the stage. So for all our Polka Brews cruises right
Hello
now,
again, Erica Bologna,
here's one called the Edge of Boat.
Great to see you on. Have you seen the pictures so far of me with your sister? I got more coming.
We're going on a great big boat up a lazy river on a happy Polka cruise, singing all together. On a happy Polka cruise, singing all together. Now the captain joins the band with his concertina. Stash and Yasha gonna dance with Hopsha and Yalina. Stash and Yasha gonna dance with Hopsha and Yalina. The sun is slowly rising. Everybody's doing the polka, still the harmonizing. Everybody's doing the polka, still the harmonizing. Thank you.
Yuppie, that was the worst ship horn I ever heard in my life.
I think the tugboats got stuck in the harbor.
It was broken. It was broken. We had to repair it. Hey, I want to send a song out to Gary Lunke, always from Erie, Pennsylvania. Also, Kenny Olowin. Where's Kenny Olowin? He's
in the red room.
Also, another Erie resident, Shane. And this is, you're not a Polka virgin, this is your second time here. And then my son Andrew, wherever he is, he's upstairs. He's
Hello to the Merwins, Marty and Linda in Rochester. Thanks for joining us. Steve and Kathy Koblish in the Boston, Lake Saratoga, New York area. Thanks for joining us.
There we go. Now we are picking up.
Glad you're looking forward to that Polka Blues Cruise with
We're just getting started.
final
Exactly.
ever performance.
Dude, like at least
So
two of you
boys
staying
there. So
together.
you have
so
a
it
good
sounds
time
like
on
there's-
that. And make sure you capture video and photos
Get your rally
of a
caps
great
on.
time. That's definitely going to be one for
All right, we're now
memories
from
and all that.
back in town recording for you this time. Here's one called Vivat Vivat. Witajcie na naszego ziemi, poszedł nam dzisiaj ziemi. Witajcie na naszego ziemi, poszedł nam dzisiaj ziemi. Same ręce nam go, na światło lecą, wiwat, 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 nie żyją nam. Same ręce nam go, na światło lecą. Viva, 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 Señora. Witajcie, witajcie, że się przyjęli, będziemy się razem bawili. Witajcie, witajcie, że się przyjęli, będziemy się razem bawili. Mamy co jest i co pić, tak naprawdę jest dobra rzecz, będziemy tańcować do rana. Mamy co jest i co pić, tak naprawdę jest dobra rzecz, będziemy tańcować do rana. Witajcie na naszego ziemi, poetku ma dzisiaj prosili. Witajcie na naszego ziemi, poetku ma dzisiaj prosili. Wiecie, że to nie pływa, jest nam lepsze na piwa. Piwa, 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 piwa. Wiecie, że to nie pływa, jest nam lepsze na piwa. Piwa, 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 piwa. Now for that back in town recording for you that time. One called Vivat Vivat. Thank you very much.
All right, how about the song out to George and Don Rosinski and all the Rosinskis? Travis and Sandy just went up to bed, so especially to the Rosinskis. How about all the people from Massachusetts? Hey, how about a big round of applause for the
Maria
Maestro's
Rose
band
and
this afternoon?
Thomas up there in
Birthday
Wisconsin who
dynamic.
are visiting Michigan and the Muskegon Polish Festival. Hopefully you had a great time there and safe travels back to
Hi, right now we'll send you
Wisconsin
to Woodblock
from,
recording for you.
Michigan. Hopefully we'll see you again real soon on that Polka Road. Good to see you on this.
She likes a little bit of a
Great
cult
trip
favorite for the
out there.
band.
I believe you're in the Pennsylvania area.
We don't play it too often, but when we do, it gets a good reaction. So here's one called Let Her Go.
Always, hope you're doing well out there, and thanks for joining us as always. And to everyone that's watching, the live video from here in the Doubletree Hotel, Cranberry Township. Thanks for joining us as we are listening to great, super, terrific, fantastic live music all weekend long here at the IPA Festival and Convention, the 55th annual. This is BCM, folks.
She's gone and far away. I'm still feeling all this pain inside my heart. And it seems, looking back with no regret, she is gone to forget, just let her go. Not long ago I could say she was fine, but look for me began to change in time. And so now, even though she's on my mind, trying to leave it all behind and just move on. And somehow, you never know that thing not last, how it's gone and it will pass, just let her go. Deepest mind broker, it all. The future life would be erased. No one knew what takes my place. Just let her go. Now I'm here. Tell myself that I'll be fine, even though I can't say I'm not a fool. In my teens, feeling like I can't go on. No more trying to be strong. Just let her go. I'm gonna go on and say she was fine, but up for me, that's a change. Now I'm pretend, even though she's like my mind, I'm not leaving on behind and just move on. We have known us separate ways, there is nothing left to say, just let her go. Recording for you that time, one called Let Her Go. We thank you.
Hey, hello, Tony and Shirley. Good seeing you, Shirley. It's been a while.
here
Funny, we
at
just
the
saw you on
Festival and Convention in the Double
Didn't they
Tree
just
Hotel,
celebrate their anniversary not too
Cranberry
long ago?
Township,
Hey, we
Pennsylvania.
are going around with the split the pot. So come on over here and see Lynn and Brian if you want to participate in the split the pot. It's $5 for the tickets.
You're one of our loyal viewers.
Hey, also, how about a round of applause for Tony Vigner's here in Focus? How about the job that they did at the pool party that was really indoors, even though it was a pool party that was out, whatever.
Al Melita.
It's time for one more scene before we turn things back over to the Polka family band. Don't forget, we do have our recordings over here. To your right-hand side of the stage, you'll hear the table right in the corner. Information on Polka Breeze Cruise. Also information on the big IPA benefit coming up next March. New City Polka Country will be appearing Saturday, March the 9th out there in the PACC in Lowell, Massachusetts. Also got a tribute to the Crew Brothers happening that weekend on Sunday, March the 10th. And also Lenny Gamolka, the Maestro's Band, and Eddie Foreman Orchestra will be performing. So come on out for that weekend in Massachusetts. Right now, here's a song we're going to be performing right now for you all off of our upcoming recording. It's going to be out in about a week and a half.
And enjoy the rest of your holiday weekend, Joe. And we'll
Tune about all our annex down in Florida when we play down there. We go on the cruises, all that stuff that we do. Here's one called the Pool Party Polka. Here we go. It's the pool party, polka party, polka party, pool. It's picturing my polka dancers on your back in school. We always think it's meant to be, and that's the moment. The pool party, polka party, pool. Dive into the deep end, grab yourself a fin. Stay out of the water if you don't know how to swim. Over in the shallow end where no one else could see, I was showing her my dance music and she sure as can be. At the pool party, polka party, pool. Listening to her mom's polka dances on your back in school. We always get responsibility, cause that's the golden rule. At the pool party, polka party, pool. We left Miami on a ship with a polka cruise. Everyone was drinking like they were running out of booze. The men were getting ready, the guys on one for set. Then someone took a cannonball and got the coming away. At the pool party, polka party, pool. Listen to their mothers, polka dancers, polka dancing school. We always get Christmas to be, but that's the moment. At the pool party, polka party, pool. We polka at the hotel to our favorite polka songs. We polka in the winter because it's summer all year long. We polka at the parents of our right by the sea. The girls wearing cookies, but it doesn't bother me. At the pool party, polka party, pool. Listen to their mothers, polka dancers on the back in school. We always have Christmas to be, but that's the golden rule. At the pool party, polka party, pool. Jersey polka retreat from the Polka Hall of Fame. He stopped by and played a set, we're all so glad he came. He played his concertina, he sang just like a bird. The lyrics were in Polish, we all understand a word. At the pool party, polka party, pool. Listen to their mouths, polka dancers, talking back in school. We always think Christmas to be, and that's the golden rule. At the pool party, polka party, pool. Well, we polka in the morning, we polka after school. As the sun is setting, over his month as I can do. If you're up and freezing, I know this may sound cool, but we'll see you all next winter as we polka by the pool. At the pool party, polka Listen to them, my folks, that days on the magic school. We always sing responsibly, but that's the golden rule. At the pool party, pool party, pool party, pool. At the pool party, pool party, pool party, pool.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to turn things over to the Polka family band. Don't you dare go away. We got 2 more sets coming up a little bit later on this evening. Stick around, plenty more music and dancing. Jane Kuya.